hello, Mr. Ryan.
Hello, Mr. Ryan. Hello, Mr. Teacher.
Yeah, we're done today. Okay, so today we're going to learn a little bit about this mathematics. We're going to talk about this Pythagorean theorem. Okay?
Yeah.
Pythagorean theorem. So, if you really want to know, in short, that Pythagorean theorem is
It means algorithm.
a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Easy to remember, right?
Yeah.
Yes? So what does it mean? It means that, look, we talked about a little bit yesterday. A right triangle. If this is 90 degrees, okay? If this side is A, this side is B, and this side is C. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. For example, A equals 3, B is 4, and then the C is 5. Okay? So how do we get these? This is quite magic, right? It's look, if it's a right triangle and it's, you know both sides, you know any two sides, yeah? If you know the C, if you know the A, you can know B, right? You can calculate the other side given two sides. So why is this? This is very important, okay? Very, very important mathematics called Pythagorean theorem, okay? So how do we get that? Look, so this is the triangle. This is the triangle.
Nice taste in my mouth.
Why is that?
I can feel this taste.
Okay, so this is triangle, and then
About angles.
yeah. So now, actually, let me draw it the other way. Okay, so it's better. Okay. Okay, so look. This. Yeah, one triangle. This is this, and then we can draw another one. Another one. How to draw it? Another one. Yeah. Let me draw how to draw it.
Do you mean?
Yeah, wait, this one.
Wait. This means. I'm a coding teacher.
Okay, so roughly like that. Okay. So this four triangle, yeah.
All you need to, yeah.
Yeah, this is four triangle. Look, I'm very bad at drawing, but you look. This is This is if the longer side is B, okay. If the longer side is B and then smaller side is A and this is C, okay. So this is C, right? This is C. This is C, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So the area, the size of the big square is what? C. This big thing.
Square?
C square. We're done. And what does it equal? Does it equal that I sum up with 4 times of this? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And plus this one. Okay. All right. So 4 times the size of this, the area size of the triangle. How big is this? Is it equals to half of A times B, right? Yeah? And how many of them? How many of these? How many?
4.
4. And then, what's this? Look, this is a little square, right?
Yeah.
What's the size of it? Is it, this thing is B, right?
Yeah.
And then this small thing is what? This is, look, this is B, this is A, right? So this is B minus A, right?
Yeah.
B minus A square. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so look, this is 2AB, right? And then plus B minus A square is B square plus A square minus 2 times AB, BA, okay? Do you notice? 2AB minus 2AB. It cancels out, right?
Yeah.
So what's this? B square plus A square. We just prove it. C square equals B square plus A square.
Yeah.
Okay? Or A square plus B square. Okay?
Yeah.
So this is very interesting. This is the very important mathematics. So now if I give you a value C, and I want you to write a program using Python to list all these kind of pairs, all the Pythagorean theorem pairs. So for example, I give you 5, right?
Yeah.
You should tell me, you should print 3 square plus 4 square equals 5 square. If I give you 10, you should give me 6 squared plus 8 squared equals 10 squared. Any idea how to do it? Do you know how do we do this? We know the C, right? Yes? And what's the range? We can ask computer to try every number A from 1, right?
Yeah. To C.
To C, not including C. But if we say if A is strictly smaller than equal B, right? Yeah, so we start from 1. Once we determine, once the A is fixed, so what's the B? B squared equals what? C squared
Minus A squared.
We're done. So C, we know one, yeah? We know, right?
Yeah.
A is fixed. Once we know it's 1, then we can calculate B squared, right?
Yeah.
So look, if B is bigger or equal A, so B squared is also bigger or equals A squared, right?
Yeah.
Yes? So this thing, C squared minus A squared, bigger than A squared. So what does it mean? C squared bigger than 2A squared, right? Yes? So C squared is bigger than 2A squared. So we can search this A until it's bigger, until this is not satisfied. And after that, we can calculate B. So once we know the B square, we need to check if it's a perfect square number, right? If the B square equals 15, do you think we can find a B which is integer sum up to 15, square to 15? No, right?
Yeah.
Because 16 is 15, it doesn't have any it's not perfect square. Okay, so that's it. That's easy. Look, let's define FC, okay? Yeah? A equals 1, right?
Yeah.
Y we just know C squared minus A squared is B squared, right? If C squared minus A squared is also bigger than A squared, bigger or equal to A squared, right? Yeah? Alright? Then we need B squared, B2, let's say B2 equals C squared minus A squared, right?
Yeah.
Then how can we check if B is a perfect square number? Remember we used the binary search, but we can use the built-in square number. Look, B then is equals, let's do it SQRT, remember?
Yeah.
B squared, but we have to convert it to the integer part, right?
Yeah.
If it's integer part, then we check if B times B, if it equals B squared, right? Then we know, we print A, B, C, right? A, B, C, okay? Yeah?
Yeah.
Should we try on the computer? Do you get it? So basically, we given C, so we just try A from 1 to this, yeah? Arrange. And once we know A, we know C, then we can calculate B. But we need to make sure B is a perfect square. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah? Because if it's not perfect square, it's not a Pythagorean theorem. Okay? Yeah? You know how to say this in Chinese?
No.
勾股定理.
Go.
勾股定理. It's easier to pronounce in Chinese. 勾股定理. Okay? 勾股定理.
Turn it on.
Wait. 勾三股四玄武. Okay, so 勾股定理. 3, 4, 5. Okay? Okay, let's do it on computers. Can you turn it on, please, Ryan?
Ha
Be good boy, okay? Can I sit here? Can you not shake, please? Is it clear?
It's mostly to the
Is it clear?
coffee. Buy me a cup of coffee.
Wait. What happened?
Buy me a cup of coffee.
Yeah. Can you sit there, please? Let me adjust the angle, please. Okay. Can you sit down, please? The screen will be shaking. Yes. Perfect. Can you? Okay, so let's do it. Let's call it P. Okay, I'm not going to worry about this Python.
I'm going to do 4 stars.
4 star. What's 4 star?
In the beginning. It really don't
4 stars.
You do P, Y, star, star, star.
No, that's okay. Let's do it FC, yeah? Remember?
Yeah, FC.
So A will start from 1, right?
Yeah.
Y, C times C minus A times A is bigger than or equals A times A, right? Yes? So this can sum up to this.
So many times.
Look, this can move to C times C equal bigger equals to 2 times A.
Yeah.
Times A. Can you sit down, please? People not seeing me, please. Okay, and then what? B squared equals C times C minus A times A, right? Yeah? And then we need to try to calculate B value, which is the integer of SQRT
Square root.
B2, right? But in order to use this as square function, we have to import the import the function from the math module. Okay? Then we have to check if B times B is B what? Is B2, right?
Yeah.
Then we find this. We find this. We can print it. We can do this. D. We can print this D square. This is formatting. Okay, don't worry too much about it if you don't understand.
Where's D from?
D is means the integer. Yeah, it's not. It's a format. Then after that we can put this in. Plug the value in. Okay, then let's try. That's it. We have to increment. Oh, I forgot this. A plus equals 1, right? Yeah. So let's try for let's try for A5, right? A10, F10, A100, A 200. Okay, let's see.
5, 10, 100.
Okay, 3 square plus 4 square equals 5 square. Okay, I forgot the 5. 5 square, the square thing. The square thing, yeah. Square thingy, okay? So just make it clear. Look, 3 square plus 4 square equals 5 square. 6 square plus 8 square equals 10 square. 28 square plus 96 square equals, is it true? I'm not sure. Let's try, okay? Look, 28 times 28 plus 96 times 96. Okay? Is it this one, yeah? It's 100 square. That's great. Let's try this 56. 56 times 56 plus 192 times 192 equals 40,000. Okay, and then another one. 120 square plus 160 square. Oh, look, they find 2 pairs. You see? Yeah. Yeah. To find 2 pairs. Okay. So, any questions?
No.
It's interesting, yeah? Do you want to see it again?
Yeah. Cat.
Yeah, cat means to display the content of the file. I save it into .p file, right? You see, today is very simple, yeah? But it's very interesting. You get to know this. The most important thing to take away today is what? A square plus B square equals C square if it's the right triangle. If A and B are the shorter sides of the right triangle. C is the slope. Do you get it? The longest side. Yes? Yeah? Okay? Okay, good job today. Good job. I'm going to advertise a little bit. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Good job today. Good job. Okay, good job.